Hello, this is Lauren from TwoTentsDown.com. I just returned from a backpacking camping trip weekend at Mothie Lake Campground in Kewaskum, Wisconsin, and I would like to just talk about my pack a little bit, what I carried while I was hiking, and how I packed it into my pack. So here it goes. This is my pack. It is the Osprey Women's Ariel 65 liter, and this is the first time I've really used it on this trip. Hey, get out of there. This is the first time I've used the pack on this trip, and I really like it. Took a little getting used to, but it's working for me so far. So anyway, let's talk about what I've got in my pack. On the outside, I have decided to carry this Thermarest foam sleeping pad, just cut up into a piece for a little seat in my campsite, which really came in handy. Kind of did that last minute, and it really worked out. It was warm, and we didn't have any other chairs with us, so although there was a picnic table, it was really cold this weekend, and this came in really handy. It was really warm and way more comfortable than sitting on the ground. So what else do I have? I've got my trail mix in here, just on the outside, in this little breathable mesh pocket here. Clips right up here to be closed if I want to. But I've got my trail mix right in that pocket in the front there, so I can access it really easily. Let's see. Got nothing on that side. And on this side, I've got my REI Co-op Nalgene water bottle here. I believe it's 1 liter. I mean, clearly you know what a Nalgene bottle is. So I've got this. I kept it full the first day, and I used it to cook my food, to pour water into my pot and stuff like that. But on the trail, I really didn't use this. So it's good for at night when I'm camping, but as far as being on the trail, it wasn't really easily accessible. Even on the outside here, it's kind of hard to get out. So I used my, getting to that next, I used my Platypus water bladder, and I've got it strapped around, coming out the back of in its slot here, and I've got the tube wrapped around and coming through, as you've probably done yourself or have seen other people do. It's just a nice place to put it, so it's right next to your mouth when you need it. So I'm just going to take it out. And nice thing about this Platypus is that you can lock this little mouthpiece by twisting this little piece here, and you can lock it so that no water can leak out. I really like that feature. It's like one of the newer Platypus features. Anyway, so I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to take this out of my pack here. This is my Platypus. It is a 3 liter, as you can see here. Came in really handy. I have used a water bladder before, but nothing for this much of an extended trip. So, great. As I'm going to show you here, I've taken off my brain off of the pack. I actually hiked with the brain on the first day, And then on the second day, decided to go without it and just see how that would be. And it does really lighten the load, and I think I might go back and forth on that. I like to have easy access stuff in the top there when I want to get to it, but you know, depending on your hike and how much you want to carry, you can shed pounds by getting rid of the braid. Anyway, so on the inside of my pack here, I've got everything in a garbage bag here, just as protection from the rain or condensation and stuff like that. It worked pretty well for me. This was just a last minute idea, and so that's what I went with. Here's my hat. I wore that for most of my weekend. I kind of shoved some things on the top at the end here. Here's one of my base layers. It is an Patagonia, I believe it's Patagonia, yes, Patagonia base layer here. Really like this, really comfortable and lightweight. Here's my REI short sleeve base layer. It's got like extra long sleeves. I really like that. Here is my pack cover, which I have from a different pack, an older pack, and it is actually, I accidentally threw it into the dryer one time and I think I ruined it, so I'm kind of waiting to upgrade on that. Got my lantern, which actually ran out of batteries this weekend. Had to re-up the batteries right in the middle of the weekend. I have plastic bag. There was some stuff in there. Gloves, those came in really handy. It got down to, I want to say 30 degrees, maybe colder, in the middle of the night. It was really cold, and this is about the first time it's been this cold for the year. Clearly in Wisconsin it gets a lot colder, but for the year and being outside, it was really cold. Here's another flashlight I have. This is my rain jacket that I just got. It is a GoLite rain jacket. I don't remember the model, but that is the rain jacket. I guess this has been ranted and raved about. I got it on sale on the REI Garage, and actually, funny thing is, first day I got it out of the package, laid it on top of the table, and there was a candle burning on the table, burned a hole in the inside mesh lining the moment I got it. So, kind of just a funny little story of what happens when you're not paying attention. Here is my REI fleece. It's a pretty light fleece. I think I've decided after this weekend I would get a thicker fleece, but I really love this fleece, and it works well with the layering system. You know, it's not too thick for when I'm hiking. When I'm not moving, it's cold. I ended up bringing this. This is my Vaude wind. I believe this is just like a wind shell jacket. Yeah, windproof 100. I got this when I was in China teaching English. I've had it for 3 or 4 years now, and I use it in the fall and the springtime. It's a really nice jacket. It's held up really well. I just brought that on a whim because I just was fearing that I would be too cold. So, and I was. So I needed to wear that jacket on the first night. It was really cold. Let's see. I've got this, one of my buffs. I was going to use this for like wiping out dishes and stuff, but I ended up using a bandana that I had instead. And I've got my other buff that I'm wearing here. What else? I've got, these are my clothes that I've already worn. Put them in here afterwards. yeah, so I have my base layer shirt or pants in here, some night socks, and then these are my first day hiking socks here. Just got something of a bathroom kit here, which is really unfinished. Nail clippers and tissue. Here I have my first aid kit, and some tin foil. Could have used that as a windscreen, didn't need it, it wasn't too windy. Got a mirror, and I've got a just an emergency blanket here. Camp shoes. Got these when I was in England the last time. They were on sale. Tiva brand. I guess they're pretty good brand. I'm not sure if they're just in England. I don't think so. I think these shoes are pretty well known, but really comfortable. Nice to be able to get out of your boots at the end of the day. And I definitely got my feet aired out really well by putting these on after we got back from our 17-mile hike yesterday. So, what else? Another pair of hiking socks here and a pair of underwear. These are the Darn Tough hiking socks. I guess I wasn't too clear about what I had here. These are just a regular old pair of socks. I don't know what brand, non-brand, off-brand. These are REI Baselayer pants, and these are REI socks. And so I've got the Darn Tough socks here, and I went with these Champion sport underwear. I wanted to just try them out. They were actually really good. I was going to go a little bit more expensive and get those, either the ex officio underwear or another kind, I can't remember the name now. But I ended up going cheap. I wanted to just see if I liked them, and they were actually really good. They kind of stayed in place and, you know, breathable and all that. So, what else? Here's my tent. This is the Z-Packs duplex. It's for 2 people, so my wife and I slept in this tent. It's really, really lightweight. I mean, this is just incredibly light. That's why we went for it. Super lightweight, not freestanding. So we had to stake it down, and where we were staying in Catamaran State Forest, it was really rocky, so we had a really tough time staking it down with the stakes that we got with the Z-Packs tent. We actually ended up breaking one of our stakes, and this is only the 2nd time we've used the tent. So a little bit disappointing, but the tent was really a cool tent. Still wrapping my mind around it. I think I'm going to use it a couple more times and then come back with another video about it. So here's my sleeping pad. It is a Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite, or I think that's what it is. And it's the smaller one for women, or shorter people, just one of the smaller versions. That pad was awesome. Really comfortable, really warm. It did lose air, but it was cold out, and I've heard that can be an issue. It didn't lose so much air that my hip touched the ground. I was able to sleep on my side, and I was fine sleeping on my side. Pretty much I sleep on my side, so I just rotated back and forth, and I was really warm and comfortable. So no problems with that. Let's see what else. Here are my here's my eating kit here, my little food kit. I've got this cheapo little spork spoon combination. It's Light My Fire. Got it from REI. Don't know much more about it than that. It works. I've used it on quite a few trips now. These are new. Little cup and bowl combination. Unfortunately, I'm blanking on the name right now. Cannot remember the name of those, but they're really pretty common. You know, they flip up into the bowl and then they flip down into the, so that they're flat again. Easily packable. They worked. They held my hot food, and I don't really have any complaints. I was able to have my food and coffee, and that really did it for me. So, got my toothbrush. Nothing to say about that. I've got another flashlight here and some batteries. I needed the extra batteries. We had a couple things die, flashlight die, and the lantern died, so needed that. And at the bottom, I've got the Sea to Summit waterproof stuff sack, compression sack is what I meant, and I'm really able to stuff down my sleeping bag in this. It's been really good for getting it to the bottom of my pack and getting it small and really tight down in there. The actual type is the Event waterproof. I really like it. I don't have any complaints. Inside is my REI Jewel women's sleeping bag. I think it's like 25 degree sleeping bag, which I've been really happy with so far. It's really warm. It stuffs down really well. It comes like when I want to shake it back out and fluff it back up, it does a really great job of that. I don't have any complaints so far, so happy with that. That's all I've got in my pack. I've got a couple things on the outside. Just a towel, my bracelet with the paracord, hand sanitizer, a compass and whistle, and last but not least, my bandana, my little yin-yang bandana that I've put on my head and gone to work with for years now, and now I'm using it as my little towel for cleaning up after dinner and my meals. That's about it. That was pretty much what I took on my backpacking weekend. I'll go into a little bit more detail next time about some other stuff, but it was a really great weekend. Beautiful, great weather. The fall leaves were gorgeous, and I couldn't have asked for a more perfect weekend. So if you ever want to check out a great place to camp, Mothy Lake Campground in Kewaskum, Wisconsin, and our campsite, Site 546, links right onto the Ice Age Trail. We hiked right off our campsite and right onto the Ice Age Trail, went 7.8 miles one way, or something like that, and then did the same thing on the way back and hiked right back into our campsite. It was a really good deal. And that's about it. All right, this is Lauren of 2tentsdown.com, and have a great day. See you next time.